Happy Sunday, teasers, and welcome back, and thanks for joining me for yet another video. Let's just jump right in it, shall we? Now guys, it looks like we're getting closer to finding out what's really going on with Chrisean's case out there in Oklahoma. It looks like there has been some movement with regards to her case. They have in fact put her on the docket out there, which is waiting for her once she arrives in Oklahoma. Now remember folks, Chrisean has not adhered to any of the conditions of her probation that the courts have requested her to do. She has not done any of the remanded community service hours, nor has she kept in contact with her probation officer. She has not paid any of the restitution, rather the probationary fees. Heck, she's just abandoned the probation period. Therefore, she's facing some serious legal ramifications, guys. There's been so many narratives out there regarding how much time she'll receive. Some folks were saying, oh, she's only going to get 30 days in Cali. Oh, she's not going to be extradited. The paperwork says it, guys. It's in black and white. She will be extradited. Of course, we don't want to see anyone in jail, guys. We don't want to see her in jail. However, it does look like Oklahoma is in fact trying to make an example out of Chrisean. They're following through with everything that they said they were going to do. They're following through with the extradition. They're following through with making her do 30 days minimum. They are following through with revoking her probation, period. Now, when I say they're going to make an example out of Chrisean, I'm saying that they may remand her to prison for at least 2 to 4 years. Now, it actually depends on the evidence and honestly, how the judge is feeling that day. Yes, the judge should be following proper protocol with the law when it comes down to sentencing her. However, judges are human as well, guys. They are human too. Now, the question is, do you want the judge to really follow the law verbatim? If that's the case, Chrisean will, in fact, get 4 full years imprisonment. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Now, one of her ride or dies, as I call them, has implemented a petition to free Chrisean because she has a child. Well, ma'am, we are all here to tell you that. They don't care if you have a child. They don't care if you have an infant. They don't care if you have 5 kids. Ma'am, how about you get a little bit more realistic? How about get a petition, gather some names, send it to a lawyer who will probably represent her pro bono? What about that? But as far as gathering thousands and thousands of names just to let her out, ma'am, that's not going to work. Everybody's going to tell you, hell no, we won't go. Moving on. Now, Mr. Wack 100 recently did an interview in which he was asked if the baby was okay. And what did he say? He simply said it wasn't his business. Basically, he said he gives no ucks. Child, you see how people can do a 360 on you? You were just recently saying how Chrisean was Blueface's love of his life. What happened to that? I guess that's a part of the jailhouse talk, huh? Now you're back dogging the girl, talking about the girl, disrespecting the woman. Come on now, Wack. Have a little bit of stability, won't you? Well, teasers, in ending this, I hope that all goes well for Miss Chrisean. Again, I do believe that Oklahoma is going to make an example out of her. However, you know what the saying is. You do the crime, you got to do the time. Make sure you guys check out my next video. Also, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this content. Until the next video, bye-bye.